I'm starting to lose count at this point of how many videos in this series have had a back door on their thumbnail. I think there might be another one there today. For the very first time this season, I think we might be favourites to win the league. Hello and welcome to Club 6, part 29 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have our final 2 games of the season, at home against West Ham and away against Bournemouth. Since you were last with me, we've been winning, and importantly, those pesky teams around us haven't been. If we have a look, Man United did win today, but they lost. If we go back in the fixtures, where are they? Man United lost to Wolves. Tottenham then lost to Wolves as well. Wolves done 2 massive favours for us there. Wolves are my new favourite second team. But then Tottenham lost again to Chelsea, who forced themselves up into the Champions League qualification spots. And we now find ourselves with 2 games to go, level on points with Man United, 2 points behind Tottenham, but we have a game in hand on them both. And their only game left is they play each other. On the last day, it's Tottenham against Manchester United. If we win our game in hand and then win the final game of the season, whatever they do is utterly irrelevant. We win the league. But there's a way we can backdoor this even better than that, because we could win our next game and then Man United there's probably ways to do it that don't involve us winning. Bottom line, we need to win both of these last 2 games, and if we do, we have a really unlikely, remarkable backdoor run at the league title. We've not been top of the league at any point yet this season. If we win this game right now against West Ham, that's where we find ourselves going into the last day of the season, which would be mad. This is the team that we're putting out there to try and achieve exactly that. We have Vice in goal, a back 4 of Martelot, Felipe, Alex and Suma, with Davidson, Leshy and Henrique in midfield, Schaefer in behind, Dolberg and Pingu. I'm afraid. Let's get into the game. Please don't mess it up from here, lads. Dolberg is fit-ish and is back in the team. Pingu is fit. We talked about on yesterday's episode how they're never both fit at the same time and they're never both fit for long. I mean, Dolberg I still don't count as being properly fit. Your Arsenal side can potentially become champions today should everything fall into place. I'm pretty sure that's not true. Even if we win, we don't become champions today. But I don't know, perhaps we can. Man United already played. Yes, this is a prime opportunity. It's different. Yeah, we want to win. Oh, I'm so nervous. So, if it ends a draw, we sneak above Man United. And that's the scenario I was talking about, where we could draw today and then win our last game of the season and have Man United beat Tottenham and win us the league. With 3 minutes on the clock, Henrique puts us 1-0 up, and for the first time this season, we are top of the league. Please don't mess it up from here. I've never been this nervous going into a Football Manager video. This could... I haven't been... I've been hoping for this. At no point did I expect this. Henrique, 6 minutes in. It's now 2-0. Murilo Henrique has scored both goals. He's decided he wants to celebrate his first season in English football with a Premier League winners' trophy. I think he's the only one who still believed. And goodness me, is he trying to single-handedly achieve that very thing? That league table looks ridiculous. I don't understand how we've got to this. We were 10 points behind Tottenham with 10 games to go, or 12 games to go, or wherever it was. Certainly Monday this week we were 10 points behind Tottenham. And now we find ourselves top of the league with a game to go, as long as we don't mess this one up. There's still a long way to go in this one. And the 2 teams that can challenge us are playing each other, which is the real ridiculousness of it. It couldn't be scripted better than this, as long as we don't mess it up. I mean, it can be scripted better than this. The best script is we draw this one and then Man United win us the league by beating Tottenham. That's the proper poetic way for it to work. But I kind of don't care about poetry. Let's win 6-0 today and then go and win our last game 6-0 and never let it be in doubt, because I prefer that to poetry. Remember, and I mention this fairly regularly, but I am a man who suffers from high blood pressure. I could do without the stress of doing it by the back door this time. Pingu's in and scores, and it's 3-0, 17 minutes on the clock. Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. Are we going to have another one of those days where we score an awful lot of goals? Because goodness me, would that be welcome? Where's my coffee? Oh, I'm so nervous, but yet so excited. I'm playing this game, but at like 8:30 in the morning. Everyone else has literally just left the house. Normally, I mooch around for a little while. I finish my coffee. I faff about a bit and actually start work about 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish sometimes. But I'm so excited to play this game today that it's the very first thing I've done. I'm right out here. I want to see how this turns out. I was tempted to do it last night after I recorded the episodes. Alex has made it 4-0. Well, we're not messing up today, I don't think. That last game of the season becomes really scary, of course, because there's the opportunity for us to mess up there. But I like the fact that we're getting a big pile of goals today, because the other thing, of course, which we've been talking about over the last couple of episodes, is there's every chance that goal difference could come into play. Because with the points totals being so tight at the top, I mean, let's say this game ends where it is now. If we then win our last game of the season and Man United and Tottenham draw, no, if we draw and they draw on the last day of the season, no, if we lose and they draw, Tottenham would then win the league with a draw if we lost our next game. Unless we win this one like 10-0 and sort out that goal difference. So, okay, it's probably fairly unlikely goal difference comes into play, but still, you never know. Right, come on, lads. I'm still really nervous. I'm tapping my foot. I don't know if you can hear the tapping, but I've been constantly tapping my foot throughout this video. Because I'm just afraid. I know what we're like. I know what we're capable of. And I know what this game can do to you. Because it's not going to make this an easy job for me. It's still going to make sure that if we pull this off, we do it via the back door. So we'll lose our last game. It's almost guaranteed at this point that we're going to lose the last game and be relying on a result from Man United against Tottenham. Because I know how Football Manager works. But, it's nice to be top of the league with a game to go. That in itself is an achievement, and I won't have it be said. I'll put this out there now. If we do end up not winning the league at this point, I will not have it be said this was a bottle job. We were 10 points behind. We have done incredibly well to close that gap. Bottle nothing. This has been brilliant, even if we end up finishing third, which I guess, no, I don't think we can. I think mathematically at this point, the lowest we can finish is second because they're playing each other. But I'm no maths expert. Let's make our final substitution. Get Willis on. I was tempted to bring on Bill Robbins, but the Bill Robbins fairy tale hasn't really become a thing. Although, you know, we've still got that last game of the season where Bill Robbins could score the goal that wins us the league and takes it out of Tottenham's clutches. So there is still the potential for the Bill Robbins fairy tale. But it isn't happening today when we're 4-0 up with 10 minutes to go. Although we have just conceded a goal. Whenever we have these big wins, we do get a little bit sloppy towards the end, where we needlessly concede goals, which is why our goal difference is a bit rubbish. I mean, it's not. It's very good, but it's a bit rubbish compared to the other two. Because we do just kind of lose our concentration a little bit when we know a game's already won. Right, look at the crowd going wild. Now it's all on that last game. We play mid-table West Ham, and the only two teams who can beat us to the league title play each other. Oh, this is a big one. Here we go then. It all comes down to this. No changes made, because why would we make changes after the game that we just had against West Ham? I'm not sure who's at home in the other game. It is Man United at home to Tottenham. So combinations-wise, I think if they... I'm not even going to try and work it out. Bottom line, if we win the game, we win the league. That's the only thing we should be thinking about. Win the game, win the league. Do anything else, and we're opening the door for either Man United or Tottenham could still win this. Basically, if we don't win, whoever wins their game wins the league. And if we lose, Tottenham can win the league with a draw. Because of that superior goal difference, despite the fact we thumped them 7-2. It wasn't enough to turn around the goal difference thing. Both Tottenham and Man United have better goal differences than we do. So, I'm so afraid. Man United are ahead against Tottenham. Does that not put them top of the league? So Man United can only win the league by beating Tottenham if we lose. So at the moment, that's just about the most perfect thing that could happen, because that means we could win the league with a draw. And we're ahead At the moment, both results... Oh, it's been disallowed. Okay. I can handle it at the moment. So, Man United, I have to see us beaten to be able to win the league, and they have to maintain this win against Tottenham. I mean, I think it's quite funny. I mean, my ideal scenario would have been Tottenham winning us the league. But that scenario can't happen now. But Man United can win us the league for sure. If we mess up today and Man United do us a favour, but then if we mess up too much, then they win the league themselves. This is like the tightest Premier League run in the history of the world. I know there probably have been tighter ones, but it could genuinely go to any of the three of us. I don't even know who the bookies make favourite. I guess we're favourites with the bookies because we're playing a team that are in the relegation zone, especially now we've won a penalty and it's Dolberg to take on 26 minutes. Can we go 1-0 up and get one little finger on that trophy? Dolberg misses a penalty. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Football manager gods, why do you not ever make it just happen in a straightforward manner? Cross comes in and there's no one there to get on the end of it. We've got to get a goal. Bournemouth are already relegated. They're down in like 19th place, 20th place. I don't even know which. They're miles away. They're not. There's nothing in this for Bournemouth. They're just being party poopers. Just roll over and let us score a couple of goals. Man United have dominated the Premier League for years, Bournemouth. You don't want them to win the league. Unless you're all secret Tottenham fans and you're trying to do a favour for Tottenham, then just let us beat you so we don't let Man United sneak back through. Man United are now 3-1 up against Tottenham, although it is Tottenham who've just got a goal back. So Tottenham are out of this. It has become between us and Man United, and all we need to do to win the league is not lose against Bournemouth. So we can squeak through with this 0-0 that we're sat on at the moment, but I really don't want to be squeaking through. We've got Bill Robbins sat on the bench. Obviously, we have the potential for the Bill Robbins fairy tale, who was at Tottenham until January. They didn't give him an opportunity. Is he going to come on and score the goal that wins us the league? Enrique, just a whisker away. He was so good in the last game against West Ham, but that wasn't quite what we had in mind. Enrique again to Dolberg, Pingu, Leshy, to Schaefer, to Davidson. We're knocking the ball around nicely. A little bit of luck there leaves it in the path of Enrique. And I don't even know who that was. Jordan Davidson. Jordan Davidson has just put us 1-0 up. He scored in the first half and it was disallowed. But if that one counts, everybody, I'm losing the ability to speak. We're 1-0 up against Bournemouth. There now has to be a 2-goal swing in this game for us to mess up. Surely Wendell Rowell in goal for Bournemouth is going to go down as an Arsenal legend for that mistake that he's made there. But as it stands right now, we're 3 points clear of Manchester United. Tottenham, who've been top of the league for so long, they were 10 points clear of both of us. Tottenham are going to finish in third place. Right, we are going to bring Bill Robbins on to give him the opportunity to have his fairy tale moment. And at this stage, it isn't going to be the goal that wins us the league, but it's a goal in the game where we win the league if he can come on and grab it. So Bill Robbins, come and make yourself an Arsenal legend. Complete the fairy tale redemption story by grabbing a goal, winning the league, and then we'll drive past Tottenham on the way home and you can laugh at them out the window. Right, Alex is not having a very good game. Let's get Vitali on for him. And now we just need to not mess up. As long as we don't concede 2 goals in these last 5 minutes, then we win the league. Come on. Cross everything. If you're not crossing stuff, I'm cross. Pingu to... I mean, it just went to a Bournemouth player and then pinballed around a little bit. But Vitali lumps it forward towards Bill Robbins! Oh, that could have been the moment. I don't even know how I'd have handled it. I'd have been out of my chair. That would have been amazing. Oh, goodness me. Right, it's surely all over at this point. We can't concede 2 goals in 8 seconds. Not even us could mess that up. Pingu. Oh, there was the opportunity to cross for Robbins for that fairy tale moment. Are we going to get it from the corner? This has got to be the last move of the game. We don't even get to take the corner. We've won the league. We've won the actual Premier League against all odds. Backdoor Kev strikes again. 10-point deficit with 10 or 12 games to go. I need to go back and consult the tapes, but we did not have a hope. I wrote this off like 3 or 4 episodes ago. There's no way we're winning the league this year. We won the league this year. That's mental. Arsenal win Premier League. And we deserved it. Look, we beat Man United 4-0. We beat Tottenham 7-2. We're going to pretend we didn't get thumped by Man United in the return leg. Chapman brings success for Arsenal fans. The board are happy with me. When was the last time Arsenal won the league? Arsenal's first league win since 2004. So that's 25 years since Arsenal have won the Premier League. What an awfully long time. Goodness me. But we have won the league. What on earth do I do next season now? I know the first question you're going to ask is, are we going to do a live stream transfer window? Realistically, no. I'm recording this episode a couple of days early because I've got busy stuff to do towards the end of the week, and I know I'm busy Friday morning. So we're not going to do a live stream transfer window this time. We will look to do another one soon, but we will be back tomorrow, if I've done my maths right, with the first game of the new season as league champions. And I guess the goal now becomes winning the Champions League. Are we going to do it with Arsenal? And we might. It's still not out of the realms of possibility that we move on this summer still to a team we've got a better chance of winning the Champions League with, because I'm still not convinced it's Arsenal. But we've won the league. We've won the blooming league. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.